I grew up in a kid raising a kid scenario, just low-income family, couldn't afford experiences like summer camp. And I got to be a camp counselor when I was 20, and I was just blown away by the opportunity. And I just couldn't imagine, what it would have been like for myself to have participated in something like summer camp. And I remember calling my mom at the end of the summer and just asking her, and she just immediately said, son, have you asked them how much it cost? And so that just kind of shocked my system. And I remember going to the camp director as humbly as I could and asking him, how much it cost to go to camp where I was serving. And I was just blown away. And so really my frustration kind of shifted, from my mom, to God. And I was a new believer at the time. And it was just the most redemptive summer of my life. I mean, just all the spiritual why me questions that I had in my life, the Lord was kind of using to speak truth and encouragement into what started with 8 to 10-year-old boys. And then they would go home and write me letters thanking me, just for spending time with them and investing in them. And so that was the big question I had for God, was like, man, I just wish I could have done this when I was 8 or 10 or 12 years old. And I felt like the Holy Spirit was saying, Tommy, you're right. I mean, every kid deserves to be in this type of environment. So why don't you do something about it? So that was the summer of 1992 when the Lord gave me the vision for Barefoot Republic. It wasn't called that at the time, but that's truly where it all began.
Think back to your first camp experience. You were young, maybe a little unsure, surrounded by unfamiliar faces, each person different, often judged by appearances. Many of us have felt this, wondering where we fit in. At Barefoot, we do things differently. We're a Christ-centered camp, and what sets us apart is our mission to bring kids together from all walks of life, racially, economically, and socially diverse. When you step into Barefoot, none of that other stuff matters. Your reputation at school, your skin color, where you live, or whether you're an athlete, artist, or top student. Here, what matters is who you are, right now, in this moment. Barefoot gives every child the chance to start fresh and be accepted for exactly who they are. Through our artistic, athletic, and team-building programs, we create an environment where everyone can thrive. We believe that by bringing together kids with different perspectives, we can build stronger, more empathetic communities. Our goal is to reflect God's pursuit of His children by nurturing their interests, fostering relationships, and equipping them to discover God's presence in their lives. It's a glimpse of heaven. Here, kids from different worlds build shared experiences and relationships and friendships that transcend their differences. Our activities connect them on a deeper level, beyond backgrounds or labels. Watching these kids grow and learn from each other is truly inspiring. Barefoot is more than just a camp. It's a place where lives are transformed. We are a community, a family, where Christ's love brings us together and sends us out to make a difference in this world. Our community center continues these connections throughout the year, allowing campers and local families to stay engaged in the artistic and athletic specialties that make Barefoot unique. At Barefoot, we believe every child deserves to be part of something bigger, to discover that despite their differences, they share something deeper in common. Here, kids are known, accepted, and loved for who they truly are. That's Barefoot Republic, a glimpse of heaven right here on earth.
Lord has continued, to grow our ministry to where we're now serving about 2,500 campers per summer. And as we come up on our 25th anniversary, it's been so fun just to reflect back on all that God has done.